Hey guys, it's that time of the year now. Time to start some seeds. And as promised, today's the day I'm starting my peppers. It's always going by the germination process, and of course, I'm no expert, like I've said in videos past, but by doing some research and listening to other people, and also I did go onto the Farmer's Almanac and searched my own location to find out the dates of seed starts, and peppers is the one vegetable that requires a long time to germinate. Why I'm starting my peppers today. I actually wanted to start them sooner than this. According to the Farmer's Almanac, I should be starting it on the 6th of March, which today is the 14th, and but it doesn't really matter as long as I get started, and the sooner I get started. I also don't want to get started too soon because I do want to put my plants out after the last frost date, but in a safe time where I know the weather is safe, and I don't want to have the seeds inside for too long. So because, like I've said in the previous video, I was unable to get my seed starting mix at the store I went to go get it from, but I have already had some of these Jiffy Pot Peat Moss starting kit, and it's a little tiny thick core piece that has peat in it. I've already pre-moistened these with warm water. Also, the seeds that I am going to be starting, like I said, is peppers. I have multiple different types of peppers I am growing. I'm going to be growing some green bell peppers, which is what I have from the seed packet, but I've also saved some seeds from jalapeno peppers and some other peppers that I grew last year that didn't do so well, but I'm hoping with the information that I have this year that I'll be able to have a more success in my garden this year. Now, I purchased these little sticks at a local dollar store, and it came with a marker to help me to write the label on what the seeds are that I'm starting. And for me, the most important part is to know which seeds are which, so when I put them out in the garden, I'll know exactly which ones. Everything that I'm growing is going to be determined on where I'm putting it in my garden. So I'm going to want to know what the seeds are. I don't know if you are very knowledgeable about your seeds or your plants, but I really don't know, besides tomatoes and some peppers. And I actually know what cauliflower, broccoli, and cabbage starts look like. But for the most part, I'll just see foliage. And when I see the foliage, I may not be able to know what the plant actually is, so I'm going to want to have them labeled. Also, I do want to make sure that I know the difference between my jalapeno peppers and all my other bell and sweet peppers, because this way when it's growing I can tell whether it's growing well, and I'll know when to pick it. So I will start off with the jalapeno peppers. So in the little peat things, I'm going to poke a hole with the bottom of this. It tells you to do it with a pencil, but this spike has a point in it. So I'm just using it to poke a hole right into the top here. Now, if you have seed starting mix, it's going to be much better than that. You're going to have a tray similar to these, and then in the trays you will pour your mix into it, and you'll put the seeds on top, and then put the soil on top of that. My jalapeno pepper seeds. So like I said, this was saved from last year. To keep it in a dry spot, this is what I used. I use a coffee filter, and I put them all into one envelope together, and I stored them in a nice dry place. So I have 2 seeds now. The worst part about the jalapeno peppers, actually I'm putting 3 seeds in, because I want to make sure that at least I get one to germinate. So I am putting the seeds inside that little pot And when you put it in, I'm just using this little, I'm not actually, I can say so far, so crazy about this, but it is what it is. So I've just got it in there and I'm packing the soil just lightly on top of it to see if that will germinate. So we will see. So I'm doing 2 jalapeno ones. Jalapeno. Now, if I find that 2 of them are doing quite well with germinating, or 3 seeds in this, I might up pot the plant, but we will see, because I'm not certain about whether or not peppers actually, well, would you look at that? So as I was trying to poke a hole into this, I'll show it to you actually. The actual little circle came out, which is weird because the actual box tells me to poke a hole in it. But if that actually pops off, why am I poking a hole? The things we learn, this is new for me even, so I had these, I purchased them actually well before the season started, because I wanted to have some, I want to be prepared. And I don't like how that went, but that's okay. So I'm going to be putting a couple more of those seeds into that pot. So the first, there we are, 1, 2, 3. 3 into each one, and dig it into the soil. Actually, it's not even soil, it's peat moss. And hopefully, just hopefully, one of them will germinate. And I'll show you how it looks. This is how it looks, and I don't know if you can kind of see that there's a little bit of seed there, so I'll just try and make sure that that's covered. And there we go. I do like it when it has the opening better than the other one. I just went ahead and tore off the top of that one. Those seeds are in there quite nicely. I can't even see the seeds, so that's good. And I want to make sure there's an opening for a place for them to grow up out of. There we are. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same for the other peppers. So I decided to go ahead and just take the pick and just go around that little circle on all of them and take that off. So I do not have that on all of my things ahead of time. So I've gone ahead and prepped all of these, and just so it's going to make this process a little quicker than trying to do it with each individual one. So I'm just going around and cleaning all of these off. So after the jalapeno, I've gone ahead, like I said, and set them up. I have these peppers, seeds from peppers that I grew last year, and I can't remember the name, but when I'm going to search for it, and when I find it, it'll be listed here. 10 different, I have 10, doing 2 of each kind, and I have the jalapeno. I'm doing 2 of the jalapeno peppers. I'm doing 2 of these peppers that I can't say the name of, but listed below. And I'm gonna do some sweet peppers, and I might do a couple of the green peppers. I might do a multi of the green peppers. So now I'm just covering the seeds up. So I've got 2 of them done. Does this one have seeds in it? It does, okay. I kind of thought that I had forgotten whether or not I'd put the seeds in here. And I think I only put 1 seed in this one little grow bag. Which I did. And the other one has 5. So it's okay. I'm just going to put 2 in these. Like I said, I have a lot of seeds from those peppers. And the only downfall to the bonus to this is I have a lot of seeds. And I want to increase the chances of getting a seed to germinate. So I'm not upset if I had to even put 5 in each little baggie, but there you can see them in there. And I'm just going to pick up some of the peat and just cover that seed with some soil. Now here, by learning, I've learned that by doing my research, I've seen that you have to put, you want to start it as deep as the seed. So in the next grow, peat pellets, I guess that's what it is the sweet peppers. So I've got lots of sweet pepper seeds as well. I'm going to get a few of those. And dig a little hole. See if I can do this better. I'm still learning, so I have to find what works and what doesn't work. And me, I'm a hands-on something. The better it's easier. It gets easier for me. So 3 seeds in each one of those little baggies. And now I've already just done 2. And like I said, the more I do it, the more I learn, the easier it becomes. So I've gone ahead and put 3 of each in these 2 little grow bags. And now I have 4 more, and that's where I'm going to start that I purchased seeds. So I'm going to take a few of those, and I'll put a couple. I dropped the seed. That's okay. So dig a little hole in there. And 1, 2. Dig a little hole in this one. This is like learn as you grow. Let's have learn as you go. Learn as you grow. Okay. These seeds seem to be a lot flatter than my other seeds that I harvested myself. I don't know if that means anything, but like I said, I'm just learning, and so as we learn, that's how you learn. So actually, I'm going to bring this up for you guys and show you exactly what I'm doing. So I'm poking a hole in here, and then I'm going to take 2 of the seeds and just drop it into the little hole, and then I'm just taking the soil and covering it. So just trying to make it so you can see. Now the reason why I don't really have a way to bring the camera closer to you, or else I would do it and show it to you that way. But a lot of this is for my own use, to learn where I had my successes and my failures in growing. And this is going to be my, like, where I document my journey and how I do. So I can go back onto my own videos, see what I did, what worked, what didn't work, and I can keep a log for my own self. Everybody's area is different. The way everyone learns is different, and I'm just learning. So there we have it. Now all of my seeds have been started. So now I'm going to take my the marker that came with this, which is really awesome, and write down what each one is. So jalapeno peppers. Do you ever say the word as you spell it, the way it's supposed to be spelled, like lasagna or bologna? So jalapeno, jalapeno. I'm not certain if that's spelled correctly, but I know it's my jalapeno peppers. Oh, I should put peppers under there, though. I should know what that is. peppers. There we go. Jalapeno peppers. So, I don't even know. You know what's not going to work? This is way too big for this little area. So what I'm going to do, that's not going to work, guys. Look, you want to know why it's not going to work? I'll show you. My little tray cover is this. Okay? These little, so that I got my tray cover on it. Like, it's not even going to fit in there. So at least I've got my jalapeno tag set up, but I need to mark where all these are. So, right on the cover, I'll try that. So I'll put a J here for my jalapeno. J, J, and then C. I know the new peppers that I can't think of the name of starts with a C. I'm putting the S for the sweet peppers. And then these are just regular green peppers. So a G for the green peppers. So I will show it to you now. I wrote on to the top what they are, and I'm just going to lay that on top. I'm going to put this on my heat mat. I still did not buy the extension cord, but I do have 2 outlets. I'm going to plug in one heat mat, turn on one of my grow lights, and get it started so that the germination process can get started. That's just how I'm starting my peppers. So if you like this video, go ahead and put a thumbs up to get it so that other people can see this video and that you can receive more notifications. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can follow along on my journey. And I'm really looking forward to growing. Anyways, take care and have a great day.